Water is one of the most essential commodities. Access to potable water is also very, very important, especially in these times, these COVID-19 times, where washing of hands under running water is one of the most important preventive measures. The challenge, however, is scarcity or shortage, which is being recorded in some communities within the Greater Accra region. And so on this edition of the Citi Newsroom, we are going into these communities to find out what the challenges are and how residents of these communities are dealing with the situation. We're starting off from La Paz, an area called 66. My name is Nanatufo Boateng. This is the Citi Newsroom. Let's go into the homes of these residents and find out what their challenges are. So I see a tap down there which is locked, and from the rust I see on the lock, it tells me that it's been locked for a very long time. Okay, so that means that water has not been flowing in this area for a while. Yo, at the end in Siono, where Mount Poly Rambo 1000 they see or we just a 10,000 liters. Pacho muto we are saying
100 Ghana.
100 Ghana and it me yama.
Oh no, nyama. Ano pa ekwa na mudi buy nyama. Eduha.
Let's just say 100 cedis never my be half.
My half.
Okay. Na pacho half no. Mube you know and nothing.
Half no. Yeah, you so no be 3 days and I say 4 days.
Yes, I brought so 4 days we are no be to 100 Ghana.
100 Ghana. Yeah, bread too much. And even if you want to see the authorities are, you won't see them, you can't see them. You see, you go to this, they throw you around. So it's like we're suffering. We are suffering here a lot.
What did they tell you before disconnecting the lines?
They did not tell us anything. They just disconnect the whole pipe. That's it. So some of us, we don't have. And even they say they should connect it for us free, but we don't have because the lines are not here. Yes. The lines are very far. And if you are going to do, you have to pay money, and we don't have that money.
Let's get a clear understanding of the issue here. The water was flowing before until they started the construction work here. And then they disconnected your lines. And this has been 1 year?
Yes, a year. Last year, February. Hadn't be is outside, I'll sue that company. Trust me, I'll sue them.
Let's look at the impact of this water scarcity in this area on your finances as individual residents.
It's not good at all.
How is it affecting you?
It's affecting us a lot. Because if somebody is coming to your house to rent and there is no water, the person has to be buying water every day. My dear, it's not good. It's really not good. Trust me.
It's driving away potential tenants?
It is a lot. Because they don't want to be here. They suffer because of water.
We're going to go into the Latebiokoshi area where we understand they are also grappling with water scarcity. You're still watching the Citi Newsroom. We're still here at Latebiokoshi now. So there's an opening here. We see an outlet from which some water is flowing. We are not too sure the quality of this water, but apparently it's flowing from a house. You see the connection from that house. We've attempted to speak to those in there, but obviously they refuse to speak to us. But we want to engage the community people and find out from them how important it is that this outlet or this opening has been created to feed them with some water.
About 11 me kobunsu we home see emba about bear for 3 to 4 no answer na be no cry book akra bi penny try 3 first no de na nsuo ba wia ba say de nsuo pa nsuo pa de onya na wia agya ahomache wa ble ahomache so ya na asole so ko pa nsuo
e be na say nie na sa
oh be 1 month nie because nsuo mba wia me ka se nsuo ba wia na mbo nsuo mba wia
ti wo so wo de koye washing wo salon. We want to say if we can get some more residents in the area to speak to. How many days near?
Echo 1 month. Papa.
It's more than a munyancio.
Tambo, met me be a cacre, sorry, Matia, obeying a cacre, and addition, oh, so. Until I use you any cacaraca.
It's so sense you are.
That's right.
It's so any day I'm with me there.
A boo and I better my jolly, a bit senior.
But Moody Yadiane, monum.
Patch there be no.
I didn't know monum.
Oh, no, we continue at the shell bola until Unum Crayon court until I am.
We have a gentleman here who's bought a number of sachet water. Is this for domestic or you're buying to resell?
Just domestic. We are just going to use it at home. Yeah, because, you know, due to the water shortage, the taps are not flowing this time around. We have to get water for consumption. Yeah, so we just came to buy this quantity so that we can use it at home.
What's the situation like? Does it flow and then it stops, or it doesn't flow at all?
Normally, at dawn sometimes it flows, but during the day you will not get water from your tap. Yeah, so at least you have to get this sachet water for your active. Yeah.
Let's look at the quality of the water that flows at dawn. How is it like?
There are some small particles in it. Yeah, you can wash with it, but you cannot drink it.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to Tema, where residents in some communities complain that they have had to go for about 6 days without water.
4 days in Shunemba. Abansi young Royesa. Young Royesa, so Shun at the Bell Royesa. Until Shane Basie said, Danny Bay, I about Royesa. You see, almost see Ariana Banti, one baby or could be almost wash with her. Nation no smash. Until 1 year, I should 1 be in Shana Maya. A blood beer, a honor. In Chinchini Biono, near Quackasa, they do who could be jolly. There's the menace is here, Blabonity.
For the past 6 days, my house, we hadn't had any water running through our taps. And with the current situation that we all find ourselves, we think water is crucial. We need to wash our hands regularly, and with no water. 3 days ago, we had to pick barrels, be running around because there's no water anywhere. We had to go to La Paz, where my sister stays, to get water from her place. So we think Ghana Water Company should fix the issue quickly so that we can have water.
We'll move to the Libero Road that takes you to the Shukura area, Banku Junction area. And then when we got here, we've noticed that a huge poly tank has been mounted. This takes about 10,000 liters of water. Now, if you look on the poly tank, there's an inscription there that says a joint project by the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources and Ghana Water Company Limited. Now, from what we've picked up so far, the poly tank is filled daily so that residents can access it, draw some water to take back to their homes. So how long has this been here?
It's been almost like 2 months it's almost like 2 months.
All right, tell me, what is the water situation like in this community?
Okay, actually, we really thank the assemblyman for giving us the water tank, because if not because of the water tank, water will be very, very, very scarce for us.
Aside the tanks that you buy from and this one that has been provided here, Do you have water running into the taps or running from the taps in your homes?
No. Since the water tank came in, no, the tap is not coming. They just open it once a while before it will come. But since then, we don't have any flowing tap.
We understand this poly tank was facilitated by the assembly member for the area. We are fortunate to have him here, and so we're going to bring him on and then pick his thoughts on this. Welcome to the Citi Newsroom, sir. Prior to this, what is the water situation, or what has been the water situation in this area?
Very bad, my brother. This particular poly tank, you know, serves almost people from Flamingo area, Banku Junction area, part of Russia. The president said we should wash our hand with running waters. And if you don't have running water in our house, how can we do that? So we are begging them, any problem that they are facing, they should force for it so that we get water in the area. By the way, this is not only place that we are putting some. We have sent some to Russia, the chief palace. And I myself and the minister join hand. We are doing another standing one at Grace Chapel, the same Russia. We are doing the same thing there because I can't sleep. When I wake up in the morning seeing people, especially children, queuing for water like this, I can't sleep. So I will make sure that before the corona will clear from the system, I'm not sure we have water problem for now. If only they will bring it every day the way they told me.
So we're going to track the distance a person would have to travel to be able to get water to their homes. And so we're following this lady. I just started a timer. My stopwatch is on. And so we're following her to her house. So here we are. She's done 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Yes, from the polytank to her home. This is just 1 gallon that she's brought. Gallon when today be about say?
5 times.
Ubako way back 5. Now uko so uko di line so time do do say na say wo ho.
If you are 2 hours kura ansa na ubenya bi. Nti e ma ye che.
Uko na nipa na do so.
Mpatwa.
Enti no adwuma ben na wo ye e na how ben na sa situation we dey bebe.
Me facho me sua adwuma me sim straight me sua adwuma. Na se minya nsuo ni bia e na me ye late wa adwuma mu da. Ti de bia me madam ne me kon. Nti tam me de benya nsuo ni bi no. E na me nya kwan edwale de ko. Nti nsuo de nsuo ho ode wa ha pa.
We've now come to the Accra West Regional Office of the Ghana Water Company Limited to get some responses to the various concerns picked up from the communities earlier visited. Kindly help us understand, is there shortage of water in the system?
Honestly speaking, I can tell you no. Because if you look at the historical trend, the same volume of water that Weja is producing, it's what is being produced today. Besides that, we even have sources from Kunyaku, which is the central region, and then we also have another source from Nsawam, which is eastern region. You see, normally during this period, you see that we should have even had early rains, but we are not having it. So you see that the water level still is low. Besides that, like you see around this time, all things being equal, people would normally wake up in the morning, they take their bath, they go to offices, they come back in the evening. Now you see that everybody, almost everybody is at home. Besides that, you could see that some weeks back, all of us were even locked down. And we now with the WHO protocols, we have to wash our hands frequently and all this. So for me, I will even say that it has even increased the water usage, if not twice, about 3 times. and it's the same facility that we are producing. So even had it not been GWCL's effective water management plan, we couldn't have had enough water to mitigate the COVID-19 that we have at hand.
Thank you very much. Regional Accra West Regional Distribution Manager of the Ghana Water Company Limited, giving us some explanations as well as some assurances with respect to water supply in the Greater Accra region. My name is Nanatufo Boateng for Citi News.